things that you want to think about, right? I met an individual a couple days ago at the Utah Valley Real Estate Investing Association. Now, as of 2020, just to make a little announcement here, for those of you who don't know what the Utah Valley Real Estate Investing Association, there's several. There's 3 big real estate investing associations here in the Salt Lake area. You got Utah Valley Real Estate Investing Association, and we call those REIAs, Real Estate Investing Association, REIA, REIA. And UV stands for Utah Valley, so UV REIA. If you go to uvrea.com, you can see what I'm talking about. There's also SLREIA, and that's SLREIA, which stands for Salt Lake Real Estate Investing Association. And then there's Utah REIA, and I believe it's utahrea.org, not .com. So if I'm mistaken, it's .com, forgive me. But Jeff Deering owns Utah REIA. SLREIA, Salt Lake Real Estate Investing Association, the president is Randall Wall, and then the president of UV REIA is Matt Atkinson. Now, the reason I'm sharing that is I happen to, as of this year, 2020, I was asked to be the vice president of UV REIA, so Utah Valley Real Estate Investing Association. So a couple nights ago, we had our Utah Valley Real Estate Investing Association meeting. Now, I highly, highly recommend, if you're thinking about getting involved in real estate, start attending one of these REIAs. It's very inexpensive. It's an annual membership of like $120, $100 or something like that. It's like almost $10 to $15 a night, right? You go to the movies, and by the time you buy your drink and popcorn, you've spent more on that movie, but you didn't gain any knowledge on how to buy real estate. UV REIA, SLREIA, Utah REIA are phenomenal organizations that you can get some very inexpensive education. And so, while at UV REIA, and if you do go to UV REIA, sorry, get back on track here a second. If you do go to the Utah Valley Real Estate Investing Association, which we meet in Pleasant Grove, I am the vice president. Come introduce yourself to me. I'd love to meet you. So check out UV REIA, UV REIA, UVREIA.com, and then you can see when we meet. We have luncheons. In fact, actually, for those of you who are interested, the February luncheon, we have Josh Romney, who's our speaker, who's coming to speak. It's a luncheon, it's in the afternoon, and I can't remember exactly. We're in the process of finding potentially a new location, a new restaurant where we're going to hold our REIA meetings, just because the old place that we were holding it is going through a renovation, so we might be moving. So check the website. I'm not sure where we're doing our luncheon, but that should be very entertaining and very interesting to hear from Josh Romney. So come check out UV REIA. And again, if you want to learn how to start doing this stuff, this is a great first step in your roadmap of investing. Okay, so I met this individual who, and I shouldn't say I met him for the first time. We went to high school together a long, long time ago, and we reconnected at UV REIA. And he is now getting into the investing game. I shouldn't say now, he's already started. He's got some investments already. And he's very smart in that he's attending these REIAs because it's, as I mentioned, a good step in your roadmap to get educated. Now, at these UV REIAs, I'll meet a lot of new investors. We get a lot of new people who come for the very first time. They want to start doing in real estate investing, but they don't necessarily know what they want to invest in. They don't know if they want to do fix and flips. They don't know if they do rentals. We talked about rentals is probably the more forgiving of the two to get started in. But here are some points that you're going to want to think about. Do you want your rental to be a single family? Do you want your rental to be possibly your first investment? Let's just say a duplex, or maybe even a triplex or a fourplex. And here's why I bring this up. That individual that I met at UV REIA, that we went to high school together, he loves his job. He makes great money at what he currently does, and he doesn't want to do real estate investing as a full-time employment. So for people like that, who don't want to commit to a career change, I've got a friend who's an attorney. I've got a friend who's a dentist. They make phenomenal money in their careers. They love what they do. They want to buy real estate, but they don't necessarily want to do real estate as a living. Then, in those situations, they might not have the desire necessarily to make this a living and go out and buy, like Matt Atkinson, who does this for a living, 100 plus doors. Matt Atkinson currently has over 100 rental doors and continually buying because this is what he does every single day. But the dentist, the doctor, the attorney, these individuals that don't do this every day, who don't have a desire to do it every day, they just, in the example of my other friend who came in, might just want the fourplex. They want to buy that fourplex today in the perfect area, even if it's not the best deal, but they love the area because they know 30 years from now, and I think this fourplex that he purchased was in Sugar House. So for those of you who know the Sugar House area, you know that Sugar House is booming, hot, and expensive. The rents there are high, the home prices are high. 30 years from now, can you imagine how much rent is going to come in from all 4 of these units on the fourplex? That's why he's so confident that that fourplex alone will be able to sustain his lifestyle once it's free and clear, and his lifestyle's free and clear. So you might be that individual who's like, yeah, I love what I do. I want to own real estate. This is interesting. I don't want to work forever. And even and for those people who do, my dad is somebody who wants to work forever. But I've known people who want to work forever. That they love what they do. It's their golf. Like, going to work for my dad is like, because he hypothetically could retire. He has friends that are retiring, but they go play golf, he goes to work, his work is his golf, right? And he loves what he does and he'll do it forever. But for some people, they love what they do, but maybe their body at some point won't allow them to do it anymore. And then they're forced into retiring in the sense of like not doing anything because their body's incapable of doing it, right? So at that point, if your body's incapable of generating an income, then hopefully you've set yourself up in a place where you've got now rental income or real estate that you can liquidate to basically fulfill your retirement or the rest of your life. So things to think about: if you're getting in the game to do this for a living, then you may have a different roadmap than the guy who's doing this, who doesn't want to quit their living and basically do it for retirement